In just a few weeks' time, if the rumors are to be believed, Samsung will lift the veil from the next chapter of its foldable phones, the Galaxy Z Fold 6 and the Galaxy Z Flip 6. For starters, it's obvious that both are pretty different devices, a more compact take on the foldable in the face of the Galaxy Z Flip 6, while the Galaxy Z Fold 6 is your over-the-top book-sized productivity machine. Which one should you buy if you're in the market for a foldable device? The Galaxy Z Fold 6 and the Galaxy Z Flip 6 will carry the same design language as their predecessor, with just slight alterations and design evolutions. The Galaxy Z Fold 6 might be scoring a lighter titanium frame as well as sturdier display glass that could all but eliminate the unsightly display crease that has always plagued Samsung foldables. Meanwhile, the Galaxy Z Flip 6 would remain mostly similar to the Galaxy Z Flip 5, with a similar design language, and the only major difference being a slightly larger cover screen that will span over the whole upper portion of the device. The Galaxy Z Fold 6 will be the larger and more unwieldy device, but it'll also the one you can use completely folded almost all the time thanks to the large external screen. The Galaxy Z Flip 6, on the other hand, will be just as large unfolded as the Galaxy Z Fold 6 in its folded state. Alas, the Flip would be nowhere near as usable when folded, because its cover screen will probably only have a limited use. There are rumors about major improvements and refinements to the hinge mechanisms on both devices. We'll see how any of those pan out. Both devices are expected to be IPX 8 rated, which means that they will be water resistant in up to 1.5 m of water for up to 30 minutes. They won't be dust-proof, as the moving parts can't be protected from dust and other particles. The Galaxy Z Fold 6 will likely come with a 6.4-inch external screen with a 20:9 aspect ratio, while its inner display will boast a more squarish than before 1.08:1 aspect ratio. A wider aspect ratio will make the external screen of the Fold that much more usable, as it will eliminate the TV remote syndrome of its predecessors. Both the Galaxy Z Flip 6 and the Galaxy Z Fold 6 will come along with the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. Contrary to the always looming threat of equipping its foldables with the universally disliked Exynos chips, rumors point out we might not get any of those in the upcoming Galaxy Z Flip 6 and Fold 6, thankfully. And judging from our experience with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 with the Galaxy S24 series, Samsung could have a winner on its hands. The Galaxy S24 Ultra boasted superb CPU and GPU performance, giving all the competition a serious run for the money. In terms of memory and storage, expect 12 GB of RAM in the Galaxy Z Fold 6, while the Galaxy Z Flip 6 could score 8 or 12 GB of RAM. Storage-wise, however, both could start with 256 GB of native storage, which is great, and while the Z Flip 6 will be available with up to 512 GB. The Galaxy Z Fold 6 will likely sport a 1TB version as well. We'll most probably find a triple camera setup on the Galaxy Z Fold 6 that's not much different from the one on the previous Galaxy Z Fold model. We don't expect you to know the specs by heart, so here's a recap. A 50MP main camera, aided by a 12MP ultra-wide, and a 10MP telephoto with 3x optical zoom is what you'll get on the next Fold. We expect multiple software and algorithm improvements to make up the majority of potential camera upgrades, seeing that the hardware will remain unchanged. This probably won't apply to the Galaxy Z Flip 6, which is rumored to be scoring a 50MP main camera of its own in lieu of the 12MP that was used across most previous Z Flip generations. Such a camera will possibly output 12.5MP images, but will allow Samsung to employ quad-pixel binning, or bundle up 4 sensor pixels into one. This will boost low light sensitivity and deliver better photos at night. Meanwhile, the Galaxy Z Flip 6 could feature a 4,000 mAh battery, a very decent update over the 3,700 mAh battery found on the older Galaxy Z Flip 5. A pretty welcome upgrade, which could alleviate some battery life woes that previous Galaxy Z Flip phones had, with their okayish battery life that had tons of room for improvement. Charging-wise, we are unsure if Samsung will move away from its 25W fast wired charging. We'd love to see the Galaxy Z Fold 6 support the Galaxy S24 Ultra's much faster 45W charging, though we wouldn't hold our breath. Meanwhile, the Z Flip 6 will likely feature 25W wired charging. Price-wise, we expect that the Galaxy Z Flip 6 will be the more popular choice, given that it will likely gravitate towards the $1,000 price tag of its predecessor. Meanwhile, the Galaxy Z Fold 6 could start at $100 more than before. meaning a potential price tag of $2,899, which won't make it sell like hotcakes.